It was Sergio Perez who took pole position for the Miami Grand Prix later today in a dramatic end to the final session of qualifying that also threw some other curveballs to the rest of the field. Let's take a look. Q1 and Q2 ran fairly to plan, with the main news from both of these sessions being that both McLaren cars were knocked out in Q1 and that Lewis Hamilton failed to get his Mercedes through to Q3 in his first Q2 elimination since Monza last year. These sessions ran much better for Alfa Romeo with Bottas as he made it into Q3 and for Haas with Kevin Magnussen who will line up 4th on Sunday's grid. It was a day of mixed fortunes for Red Bull as Verstappen headed out for an early bank lap in Q3 but made a mistake at turn 5 and aborted it, hoping he would have time for another final one-lap attempt at the session's conclusion. He strapped on new tyres and headed out with plenty of time to do another lap, but as he begun his lap, Charles Leclerc lost it at turn 4, spun off into the barriers and brought out the red flag, ultimately ending the session. Because of this, Max Verstappen will start the race in P9, which should make for an interesting Grand Prix tomorrow as Max feels the fight back to the front is not impossible. It was a similar story at Ferrari after Leclerc's incident, but on the other side, Carlos Sainz finished his day in 3rd, showing that his lack of performance in Baku was an outlier in his own words. Completing the all-Spanish-speaking top 3 is Fernando Alonso, who put his Aston Martin in P2 as he continues his amazing run so far in 2023, despite not initially expecting to be that competitive in qualifying. He's hoping for a boring race, but with rain in the forecast, it might be anything but. Rounding out the top 10 are the 2 Alpines who are having a much better weekend so far compared to their disastrous time in Baku, with Gasly having his best quali so far to finish 5th and Ocon finishing 8th. This qualifying has set us up perfectly for an exciting race, so let's hope that's what we get. Who do you think will finish in the top 3? Let us know in the comments, like the video, and make sure to subscribe to Apex for the latest in the F1 world.